Hey guys, welcome back to my world where no matter how old you get, you never need to grow up. And I had to get the Amaya Raine wig off of my head. I was gonna do a black beanie, but it turns out that because I don't have hair, then it looks, I unfortunately look like, like I'm trying to pretend that I'm going through chemotherapy. It was not a good look. So we're just gonna go with the slicked back pixie. It's just like the pixie cut, but without the bangs. But I worked for an hour on this makeup, so we're gonna get all of the mileage we can out of it. So anyway, first of all, I would like to say a huge thank you to MGA. First of all, for sending me a lot of these dolls. They sent me River, Karma, Amaya, and Crystal. I think they sent me Stella. I don't know. They sent me 3. I think they sent me River, Amaya, and Crystal. And then maybe Stella separately. I don't remember, and I'm too tired to go back and look at my old videos. Taste the rainbow. Of course, you gotta love the lipstick. I stole my son's mug. I'm in the middle of doing laundry and dishes and just adulting. So let's talk about dolls, shall we? So, as I did with series 1 of Rainbow High, we are going to do my favorite Rainbow High series 2 dolls. So I want you to pause first and see if you can guess who my favorite is. And I'm going to warn you right now that you are probably going to guess wrong. Because it's going to be really, really hard for me. And it might not be even who I think it is. And I'm kind of shocked. Anyway, as I was thinking about it, and as I was taking them down off the shelves, I was like, that's unexpected. So I'm going to start with the only boy in the room. So River Kendall, he's the first Rainbow High male doll, and he's coded male. I mean, we're assuming he was assigned male at birth. I mean, we're making a lot of assumptions here about River. And I dig the doll. I dig him. I like his outfit. Everybody keeps making fun of me. And I saw some memes on Instagram about people who don't understand the flannel shirt tied around the waist as like a fashion thing. First of all, you don't understand fashion. And second of all, you did not grow up in the 90s. In the 90s, I was in the early days of adulting. And I was wearing suits for a while. And yeah, it was all very, and suits. So yeah, there wasn't a lot of flannel tied around my waist. But I do get that it's a fashion thing, and I do think it's cool that they're doing it on the dolls. So I like River. Things I like about River are that, let's get his hat off. Things I like about River. His hat stays on way better than Ruby's. Oh my god. Okay, so things I like about River are that the side of his head is flocked, and I can't get his hat off. I think that's really cool. I like River's face. It's a good face. Overall, I love River's sneakers, but especially these. These are just amazing. I'm pretty cool with both of his outfit choices. I like this because we've got the sort of the varsity jacket thing going. What I didn't like about River is there's a couple of things. One is I kind of wish that instead of River, we had gotten a Colin doll, because I feel like he had more either Colin or Aiden, because I feel like we know more about them. I know it would have been maybe controversial to have a Colin doll, because wouldn't people be then ticked off at Colin? But I don't think that we necessarily have a reason to be ticked off at Colin. It's a complicated love triangle situation. It's not even a love triangle, right? I mean, it's just a thing. It's a thing that happens. So, but the thing that I didn't like, and you can go back and you can check out my River Kendall review, is that I do like that he's not super muscular, but he does have like 6-pack abs kind of thing going on. And I'm worried that we are seeing that to become more and more normalized as an ideal body for male people. And because, you know, to be super ripped, like guys you see on Instagram that are super ripped like that, and dolls and actors and models, you know, that's not really realistically attainable. And it causes a lot of, you know, I mean, guys, just like guys and girls, we're all going through, especially as we're going through those teenage years, and we're starting to solidify our personal identity. And let me tell you, as you're going through your 50s too, you're like, you know, I'm looking at, you know, like Jennifer Lopez and I aren't that far apart in age, you know, and like, my body could not be Jennifer Aniston. I mean, you know, like I look at these people and then I remind myself, I don't have a personal trainer. I don't have a personal chef. I am not a millionaire. I have multiple sclerosis. And, you know, so even no matter, you know, even if I were to like, you know, super calorie restrict myself and run 5 miles a day, I still wouldn't look like that. And that I don't want to have to work like all the time and worry all the time about my body. Like I'm at 53, I'm actually pretty comfortable in my body. Sometimes I will see a video shot. Like there's one of the videos recently, I got up and I went to get dolls off the shelf and I saw my butt. And I just felt like that cannot be my butt. There is no way my butt is that enormous. Holy crap. But it is. I mean, that's my butt. It was not a flattering angle, but I don't have a small butt. I'm Italian. But, so what does that have to do with River Kendall? How did we get off about your butt? Well, welcome to my channel. We're going to talk about all kinds of crap that has nothing to do with dolls. But so I'm just worried that in creating dolls that have this like really ripped muscular chest situation and abs, that we're just playing into this unrealistic body image that is being created for boys and men, you know, everywhere. You know, it's just been getting worse and worse every decade, you know? I mean, if you go back and you look at the 70s and you look at like who used to be hot, like Burt Reynolds, he was smoking hot. But I mean, he drank beer and ate food and like he was not ripped, you know? And he was hot. Would not kick Burt Reynolds out of my bed, let me tell you. So, but now if Burt Reynolds were to, well, but if let's say he wasn't dead. If Burt Reynolds were to take, and he wasn't old, let's say old original Burt Reynolds, 70s Burt Reynolds is in a movie now and he's in a love scene and he takes off his shirt now and everybody's like, ah! What the heck? First of all, why is he furry? And second of all, dude, you got like dad bod. Like what is going on with you got like man boobies and like what is going on with your body? He was a extremely perfectly healthy specimen of manhood. There's nothing wrong with his body. But we have just created this like completely unattainable goal. And I just hate seeing that perpetuated in a boy doll. So I'm sorry, MG, I know you sent me the doll, and I really do appreciate it. And I do love River, and I do love that we have boys in Rainbow High and that we have boy dolls in Rainbow High, but it's me, and you know I'm going to talk. Second thing is that I would like to see a character, and I don't think River necessarily fits into this, but what I would like to see in the future Rainbow High male doll or male coded doll is doll. Now this is just a dream. This is me dreaming right now. I was telling Claudina this the other day. I was like, okay, my dream is that we have a male doll who likes to wear makeup, sometimes wears a skirt, identifies as male, and sexual orientation is straight, or maybe they identify as non-binary. But I want to like break every friggin' cultural stereotype, you know, like I want to do that. And then, and I know Rainbow High is it's a school for the arts, but could we have a female coded doll with just like long straight hair, no makeup? She can have the rooted eyelashes, no makeup. She just likes to wear like jeans and a t-shirt. I know they're fashion dolls, but you know, maybe she's not into fashion. She's not into hair. She's not into makeup. She's into digital arts. She's into music. She's into set design. You know, like, just because you go to Rainbow High doesn't mean that you have to be a super hair, makeup, fashion girl. Like, is every girl at Rainbow High like that? I don't know. So those are some things I would like to see. Am I going to get those things? Probably not. But see, that's the world that I want to live in. I want to live in a world where that's just the norm. Like, whatever everybody's doing. We are all beautiful, sparkly unicorns together. Tea's at the perfect temperature. Okay, in no particular order. So I just did my Amaya Raine video. And so I am absolutely in love with Amaya's hair. Absolutely in love with Amaya's hair. I really like her cheerleading outfit better than I liked her first outfit, although I did find a way to make her first outfit something more that I would like. I like Amaya's story because I think it sets up some, and it's interesting how invested I've become in a show that is definitely not, I'm not the target demo. But then again, I watch like all the CW shows. And by the way, that Winx show that's coming to Netflix, I am so excited. But if they don't do Winx transformations at some point, I'm going to start throwing crap at my TV. Because Winx transformation videos, do you remember those? They were like set to Cascada, and it was just like loops of all the Winx transforming into their different, you know, Enchantix and all that. And Caden used to watch those like for hours, and I would sit there with him and we'd be like, so pretty. I don't think that's what Winx is going to be like on Netflix. But anyway, I'm really excited about that show. But anyway, that has nothing to do with Amaya. But, where was I going with this? I don't know. But I love her story because I want to see where this goes, because she is in such an awkward position. And I think it's a position that a lot of us have been in life, where you come into something and, you know, you're the third friend, or you're the new kid in class, the new kid in school, the new person on the job, the new mom that just moved into the neighborhood, the new dad that just moved into the neighborhood, you know, the person who's trying to join your, you know, your play group at the park with their kid, and you know, it's just, and it's hard, and your kid is just, you know, like, whoa. So and it's hard to be new. So she's got the new, and that's scary enough, right? And she was on a waiting list, okay? So she didn't get in. So now she's getting in because somebody got kicked out. Okay, so that's a feeling right there for yourself. That's a mood, as we say. Then we've got the situation where the person that got kicked out, she has to take that person's spot in the dorm room with that person's best friends, and potentially Jade is maybe more than just a friend for Bella. And because, you know, there's sort of been some hints, I don't know that we're ever going to really get the Jade-Bella romance that we want, but there's a lot of pain there. And so there's like this built-in, we're not going to like you. And I love that Sunny tried so hard to not make it awkward. I don't know if you've been watching the show, but really, check it out. I mean, it's really, really good. And I love that Sunny tried to not make it awkward. So I'm interested to see where Amaya's story goes. I'm dying to find out how we got from that to this. It looks like she's going to join the cheerleading team, which is really, really cool. So I love Amaya. I love Amaya. I'm going to post a whole bunch of stuff on Instagram because I think that I have two different versions of the Amaya doll. And I think one of them was maybe more prototype-y early Amaya. And then I think this is the one that kind of actually made it out onto the retail shelves. I could be wrong. We'll find out in the comments on that video. So there's Amaya. So again, in no particular order. So this is the last doll other than Amaya. This is Karma Nichols. Karma is, I didn't know anything about Karma. I paid no attention to Karma. I put the doll off to the side because chartreuse makes a sound in my head that's like a clanging, annoying bell, and I don't like the color. So her hair makes noise in my head. It's a thing called synesthesia. Look it up. But getting to know more about Karma's character on the Rainbow High Wiki, and which I'm absolutely in love with the Rainbow High Wiki, and oh my gosh, I just the funniest thing just happened. You're like, what just happened? Karma. There was just an article in Kidscreen, which is a publication that I read because I'm into the whole kids content thing, that Wattpad is now, people are finding stories on Wattpad and turning them and licensing them to be movies, like especially like Netflix movies. So if you're writing fan fiction and posting it up on Wattpad, you might become a screenplay writer. So the interesting thing I think that's going to be set up about Karma is that she's a social media person. She's also a vlogger. So she's kind of like a little bit of a foil for Violet. Or could they be friends? Could they learn to collaborate? I would love that. Having said that, I don't like the color chartreuse. I do love that they did things like put white into the color of her hair. I love that she has brown eyes. I love her skin tone. And I actually, again, with the don't love the first outfits, but I didn't mind her first outfit, but I love her second outfit. It's usually I don't like the second outfit, but I do like the second outfit more than the first outfit. I love the skirt. I love the shoes. I love her first shoes better than her second shoes. The other thing that I really, really love about her is the little bit of glitter on her lips. I really didn't expect to like this doll as much as I do. I took like a zillion pictures of her the day that I reviewed her. And so that was a surprise to me. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with her character, but as far as a doll, she's gorgeous. As I was making the video, I couldn't think of the word for this. I would love to see what her hair looks like crimped. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just trying to do anything to deflect from the fact that it is chartreuse. But I don't know. I was like, oh, it would be so cool if it was crimped. But long straight hair works for me too. It's much easier for me to take care of as a doll collector, certainly. So yeah, Karma's got just really great eye makeup, really great fashions, good story, digging Karma. Now, let's go over to Crystal. I did decide to keep her in just because I didn't want to deal with the buckle again. So I kept her in the Evel Knievel jacket. So she's essentially in her second outfit. And I really, really do like the second outfit because I love the stars. I love this jacket. I'm really, the Crystal Bailey situation, it's so funny how my camera is trying to adjust the light because of how different our skin tones are. Sorry. So as soon as I put Crystal on camera, it's like I start to just like fade away like Ghost or something. So anyway, so Crystal Bailey, the thing that happened there with Crystal was that originally the doll was not as dark-skinned as the doll that we got. MGA listened, gave us a dark-skinned doll. We can continue to pray and beg for them to do that with Na 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 Surprise. Please, please, please. If you could do this on a Na 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 Surprise doll, teen, anything, it will be greatly appreciated. Because it's really, really needed. So I don't know if we're going to get different facial molds. I know facial molds are really expensive, and so I don't want to get our hopes up for facial molds as a thing as a thing for us to hope for. I just want to bring up her biography so I don't forget it. She had a different name. Originally she was Jet and now she's Crystal, but that wasn't like in her biography. She is gorgeous. The hair, I still haven't done my doll spa, so her hair is still chunky, but the color of violet that her hair is, like, my camera does not do it justice. I've never seen doll hair this color. And the thing I love about rainbow high doll hair is this is not just one chunk of color. There are different layers of color coming together to make this, so that it looks like there's highlights. And I think it's gorgeous. And I said this in my review, but I love that they did dark colored clothing Of course, she's violet, right? She's indigo. Sorry, I said violet. She's indigo. Well, she's indigo. What were they going to do, right? Like, but they could have maybe chosen a different color to do dark skin on, and whatever, or create. We're gonna do pastel blue, whatever. But I love that she is indigo. She's dark blue, and she's got dark skin, and I love that because I said this in my review. It's like doll makers often think, oh, black person, let's put them in a light color so we get the contrast. Now, I know I just talked about how awesome contrast is and eye-catching, but that does not mean that I always have to wear dark colors so that there's a contrast with my skin. And alternately, it does not mean that black people with dark skin should always wear light colors. We can look beautiful in all kinds of colors, So I love that they did that. This buckle on this jacket gives me absolute fits. I hope you're not having trouble with it. I do love this jacket. It does give me all the Evel Knievel vibes. I did dig that these are like leggings. It's not just sewn in here. And I dig her shoes. I think she has really cool shoes. I love Crystal. Crystal's really well done. Really, really well done. Well played, MGA. And thank you for listening. Next up is Stella! Stella Monroe. Stella Monroe has a really interesting story, and I'm wondering if Stella is part of the story of how Amaya goes from long white hair to rainbow hair. I wonder if maybe they're going to form a friendship. I'm just wondering, because we really haven't seen a lot of Stella. Stella is the daughter of a Marchioness, and so, she's part of the gentry. She could grow up to be Lady Stella, but that's not what she wants. And she wants to earn it all on her own. So I love that story. Now, having said all that, this doll, I love this doll. This is such a beautiful color. They refer to her hair as magenta. There is like maybe a hint of magenta. I guess it's magenta. I guess. I'm trying to think. I'm like, whenever I think of magenta, I think of Rocky Horror Picture Show, and then I'm like, But again, the adding of the light strands of pink, just giving us that definition, which they don't have to do because they do give us beautiful hair. Yes, there's lots of product in the hair, but they do give us beautiful hair. But her big, giant, pink, fluffy coat is, I love this. I love, 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 love it. And oops, her shoe just fell off. And I love her shoes. I love her shoes with the socks. Love these shoes. Love this skirt with the cutouts, with the satin underneath. Stella is a beautiful piece of art to me. So, and if you remember the first video that I did about my favorite Rainbow High doll from, oops, her shoe keeps, anybody who wears pumps in these dolls, their pumps are ill-fated. You have to put glue dots in their shoes to keep them on, and I haven't really done all that yet. I just finally got the shelves all organized. So, but dolls to me, my doll collection is art. That's the art I collect. I don't have a lot of art on walls and stuff like that, or tchotchkes or statues, or it's dolls. Dolls are my decor. And so when I look at Stella, it makes me really happy. So there's Stella. Now, Bella is in an outfit that I created for Bella, because I didn't like Bella's second outfit and I wanted to fool around and come up with a more casual outfit for Bella. So these are actually the jeans from the, what do you call it? The chick with the, and she's the fashion thing, and she's one of the three A's, and it's like Ainsley and Avery. Yeah, Avery. From her set with all the different fashion looks. So these are the jeans from that. So Bella was the first Series 2 doll that came out, and I love her because I love pink, and I love that they did a light, soft pink doll. I do love the outfit that she comes in. It's very Jackie O. I am really interested to see where Bella's story goes in the show. Spoiler alert, if you remember the very first episode where they're getting ready to do the big runway thing, and they're yelling, they're like, this wouldn't have happened if Bella was still here. Well, okay, so now we know how that happened. And, but as a doll, I think she is so subtle and so beautifully done. You know, like, we've got Stella, and then we've got Stella and Bella, you know, and I wonder if somewhere back on the drawing board, you know, Stella was Bella or Bella was Stella, and they had two really great designs, and they were like, let's make two different versions of a pink doll. You know, one really bold and one that is just really subtle and beautiful. And I think she's just so simple, and I love the color of her hair. And just like the other dolls, there's very, very slight, just extra strands, a little white, a little peachy pink to go in there to make her hair stand out. And this jacket, I need this jacket. Of course, I would never wear this jacket because I have no style, but I love the jacket. I think I loved both pairs of her shoes. It's been a while since I did the Bella review, and I probably should have watched my own videos, but who the heck has time for that? But I think she's so cute and just so pretty. And when I get around to doll spying, her hair is going to look so pretty, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like, I want to do like smaller curls on her, and then just have this big, beautiful, curly, light pink hair. And you're like, oh, show us a video of that. You know, my doll spa is it's a disaster. Would not film well. So I really, really love the Bella doll, and I was very excited when she came out because it just showed me, you know, like, okay, series 2 is going to be awesome. So now, last and certainly not least, and I kind of am like a little bit like this about considering her to be a series 2 doll. So I don't know if I'm going to put her in the mix. So this is Kaya Hart. I just did the video earlier this week. Her hair is a Crunchy Cheetos just mess, although some people have not had the Crunchy Cheetos situation. And this doll I got from MGA. Thank you very much. And so sometimes it's like I just realized when I did my Amaya video that I think that when we get the dolls directly from the company, thank you so much, that sometimes we're getting sort of older like production versions, and we're not getting the ones that actually go to retail, and that's why there's some, you know, oddities about them, like the super crunchy Cheeto hair. But I think her story is in the show is going to be interesting to see how that plays out. As a doll, she's got a lot, and I know people are like, I don't think she's got that much extra going on. I feel like she does. So I feel like there's a lot of little extras. Does it make her worth $40? Maybe not. Maybe not. But she is $39.99. Wait for Valentine's Day. Maybe she'll go on sale. But I do a whole thing in my video about why I think she's $39.99 versus the $26.99 of the other dolls. So I love her. I love her skin tone. I love that we went with a different version of tan skin. But for purposes of choosing my favorite Series 2 Rainbow High doll, I'm pulling Kaya Hart out of the running because I don't count... Oops, sorry, my laundry's done. I don't count her as a Series 2 doll. She's a special edition, only available in Target, and I just feel like that would be kind of like... I don't know, including Avery in... Did I include Avery in Series 1? I don't know. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just 1 second. I just need... If I don't open the door in the dryer, it's going to keep buzzing every 10 minutes. So let me go take care of that. And then we're going to put them all on the carousel. And I'm going to decide. Okay, I have set up the carousel of judgment. So, who is my favorite? Wait, I need to move this and center it a little bit. Who is my favorite Series 2 Rainbow High doll? And the first one I'm going to take off is River. Just because from an art perspective, as I said, my dolls are art to me. He's just not that eye-catching to look at. And I guess that's why I want a boy doll that is more something. Maybe that's why. So this is so hard. This is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Next to get voted off is Bella. I know it's shocking after I just told you how much I love her, but I think that her outfits are really simple, and the fact that to get a look that I really liked, I ended up going with, putting together an outfit that wasn't one of the two is kind of a thing for me. Okay. Oh, this is so hard. Ooh, this is tough. I love Karma's clothes so much. I really, really do. This buckle on Crystal makes me crazy. We know I love pink. Okay. All right. Karma, I'm sorry, I didn't think you were going to get voted off this early. But as I'm just sort of looking at them in the viewfinder of the camera, it's kind of helping me to see them differently or better or something. I don't know what it is. I just love that coat on Stella so much. Okay, so Crystal, you are the next one to get voted off the island. I'm going to tell you the number one thing that I don't like about Crystal, other than the buckle on the jacket. It's this. It's the fact that this is plastic and it sticks up like this. Rainbow High has been so into detail and all of this stuff, and then we get a headband that has a bow on it, and the bow is plastic. And it just always looks like bunny ears that are on sideways, and I think I'm going to saw them off or something. I don't know. I don't like the bow. It just kind of takes away from the look. It would be so much better without the bow, right? Wouldn't it? So I'm gonna saw the bow off your bunny ears there. So now there are only two. Did you guess that these would be the two? Were you like, okay, Stella's so gonna be one of the two. This is really hard because they are very different. We are obviously talking about a tonal doll and then a multicolor doll. It's very, very different. So then I need to, now what's interesting is they each had an outfit that I didn't like. So I don't like Stella's I don't like Stella's first outfit. I don't like Stella's second outfit at all. And I really didn't like Amaya's first outfit. I had to do some things to make me be able to tolerate it. So it's interesting from a fashion standpoint. I feel like Amaya's second pair of shoes is awesome. Whereas, her first pair of shoes was really underwhelming, and Stella had two rockin' pairs of shoes. This is so hard. This is really, really hard because I thought that I would just be like, it's Amaya. And I'm still trying to think. I'm still thinking it over. Excuse me, let me turn them to face me for a second. This is so hard. This is so much harder. It's always hard. It always gets down to this, and then it comes down to okay, I'm looking over at my shelf and I look at both of these dolls, and which one sparks more joy when I look at them? They both spark joy, as Marie Kondo would say. There are things that I like and dislike about both of them. I think they're pretty neck and neck on that front. And I love the rainbow hair so much. I really, really do. I really, really do. And I'm not super in love with Stella's little pigtail hairstyle. But I have to make a decision because this video is going to be forever long. My decision is my favorite Series 2 Rainbow High doll is Stella Monroe. I'm sorry, Amaya. A whole bunch of you are like, no surprise there, Melissa. But I really thought going in, I'll tell you who I thought going in were going to be and you're going to be like, really? Okay. I really love Karma. Like when I reviewed her, when I unboxed her, I was like, wow, why did I wait so long? I love Karma. I love her. It's just that chartreuse hair is killing me. I think she has, the second outfit is just stellar and she's beautiful, beautiful. And Crystal, it's just those bunny ears. And like I said, Kaya, I don't think she's part of Series 2. I'm not buying that. River, he's a dude, but I look at him, I'm like, eh. And Bella, I love her, but I need I like the outfit I put her in, quite honestly. And I look, you notice she's on the shelf behind me very often, because I really just dig the look. I feel like it's a very cool look, and something I would want to wear. I love Amaya. I love her, love her, love her, and looking at her makes me really happy, but I just feel like the fashion on Stella is just so good. And when I look at her and I see this big coat and that white skirt with the cutouts and then the shoes with the socks and the socks are pink, pink fishnet, and I just think there's just so much going on with Stella, that she's my favorite Series 2 Rainbow High doll. So let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite doll. Collectors, feel free to rip me apart nicely about my choices, and let me know what you want to see in Series 3. Like I said, I have dreams about what I would like to see in terms of diversity and characters and things like that. But I'm thinking that they're going to go with each wave is going to be new characters and new colors. And I think that's the way they're going to go. I don't think they're going to go the way of Monster High or Ever After High, where we're just going to get multiple. Although we did get with the cheer line, we got a second release of characters. I think we're probably going to see a mixture of that. Like we'll probably get like a budget line, although they weren't very a budget line of Series 2 maybe. And I don't know, but I think they're going to keep making new characters. And I like that, actually. I think that's what I want. I think I want that more than I want something like the cheer line. Although I am going to review the cheer line. Thank you, MGA, for sending me 3 of the cheer dolls. And then I bought the whole thing of cheer dolls, and it's all just a thing. But, and they're cute, but I think I would like to keep seeing new dolls, because to me, it feels like I'm getting a new amazing fashion doll every time I open up one of these. So, I've become like a complete MGA convert, I know, but it's just because they're just so freaking pretty. Just love them. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to MGA for sending me the dolls that you sent to me, and for making such awesome dolls, and for making a show that even someone my age can actually get invested in. So that's pretty cool too. And I will see you guys again real soon. Love you. Bye.